has tightened the circle, destroying over 250 Hamas sites, and the Iron Sword's ground operation has officially commenced. The first incursion into Gaza has occurred, and the region is witnessing some of the bloodiest confrontations in its history. Terrorists from Hamas have been identified one by one in Gaza neighborhoods. The Israeli army began an all-out onslaught that night, using both naval, land, and air forces. The operation, however, is not restricted to Palestine. Israel is attacking terrorist groups in Egypt, Lebanon, and Palestine at the same time. Hundreds of front lines have appeared, and the sound of explosives continues unabated. Israel's defense minister has now authorized the attack. "I've removed all limitations. We're going all out." The following are the most relevant front and operation news stories from the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. Without further ado, let us make a rapid entry into the schedule with our first piece of news. Israeli forces worked in unison to demolish all terror organizations in Gaza. First, Israeli warplanes and missile units attacked over 250 different Hamas targets in short succession. The ground forces moved in with tanks, armored vehicles, and soldiers once the first supply of terror organizations was disrupted. As the blasts proceeded, the first skirmishes erupted in the Al-Shujaa area near the Israeli border and in Malka, east of the city. With artillery fire, Israeli forces rapidly pushed through the boundary. Hundreds of artillery and rocket attacks stunned Hamas militants. Meanwhile, an offensive against Israeli forces has begun in Al-Shujaa. This is what Hamas intends to do in order to pull Israeli forces into the town and close the power disparity. However, the missile, rocket, and artillery attacks have already shattered Hamas hopes. The eastern section of town is totally under Israeli control.